Before I start today's video, I just want to remind you all that YouTube does not push my videos, or pretty much anybody's, even if you're subscribed and hit the bell notification when you subscribe and whatnot to this channel. You actually have to go to my channel manually yourself to find the videos and watch them. So if you like what you're seeing here, the information that I provide, the philosophical essays, the cerebral content, the book reviews, etc., you're going to have to manually go to my YouTube channel and find the videos. I post new videos every day, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for the video essays in particular. So, there you go. Welcome to day 267 until I'm a YouTube millionaire. And for this one, I just wanted to talk a little bit about what men do. Men are warriors. They are protectors. They are explorers. They are builders. They are the ones that take risks, that go out into the world and forge the bleeding edge of the frontier, whatever that may be. Whether it's exploring the New World like Christopher Columbus and his fellow explorers did, or conquering the West like so many of the cowboys in the 1800s did, getting all the way over to California and making it into a state in 1850. 1849. Men are the ones that go out on expeditions, that build a bigger, better world. That civilization that I talk about so much of the time here, that is meant to protect and serve children. Also, the wives, the women. That is why, for instance, when the Titanic sank, and this happens with any sea vessel, for any honorable society, the women and children were saved first. And the men would only be saved if there was space left for them on the lifeboats. The rest of them would stay on the cruise ship, not because they're expendable, but because that's their job. The whole of everything they do is meant for their kids. So, what I'm doing here on this channel with these videos is augmenting that. However few or many children that I may have in the future, I pray I have 175. It may not always be the case that I'll be able to be with you in person, to be able to talk through some of the immediate things in your life that you need a little bit of help with from the loving hand, the guiding hand of a father. So, go through these videos and parse out what you need. And what I seek to do here is inspire you and make you stronger, make you a better, moral person as you grow up. The most important thing to build, of anything that we can build as human beings, is the soul. And that's what I hope to do here. As has been our evolutionary standard, even all the way back in tribal times, you could even say farther back than the cognitive revolution, which was 70,000 years ago, and it is purported or guessed, theorized, that what caused the cognitive revolution was Neanderthals interbreeding with Homo sapiens. Even all the way back then, it was pretty standard for the children to not go on expeditions with the father until they were at least 7 years old enough to throw a spear, to go do things with the father and not be a liability. not be unsafe for both the father and the child. Because up until that point, the child needs more care than they can provide in extra output. So the standard is about 7 years old. If you look at the God of War, the video game, Atreus, Kratos' son, is older than 7 years old, and he follows him around. I think, don't quote me on this because I haven't actually played the game myself, but I think Atreus is like 9, somewhere around there. If you look at him, you could say that, yeah, he appears to be about 9 years old. But that's the standard. The explorers, the builders, the expeditionary force that pushes our world forward can easily be seen in individuals like Rod Stewart, the musician Rod Stewart, who advanced art farther than 99.9% of the population. More than that, but I'm just going to say that. And of course, as I quote and direct you towards many a time on this channel, Elon Musk, who is literally building rockets to get us to space. It is especially poignant when you have that explorer, that builder, that person who's trying to advance the whole of civilization, literally duking it out with principalities in ways that are actually pretty obvious now. It's no longer hidden. That they cannot always be there for you. Because if they are, they're going to put you at risk. You're going to be in danger. You could say that such a person is cursed because those principalities can attack you in ways that are not physically visible. Okay? In ways that seem like a cascade of unfortunate events that in fact are just various manipulations of the underlying psyches of a chain of individuals that lead them to react poorly to particular situations that then cause negative events to happen. Such as flights being canceled, your food not being made properly and giving you food poisoning, any number of things. We can't see that stuff. It is so indirect and so inceptive as opposed to objective that you don't know about it. But I can tell you, through objective reality, the stuff that I've done in my life and the forces that I've faced and the things that have actually happened to me. I talk about my peripheral vascular disease all the time, crucifixion disease. That those things are happening to me because I'm doing a particular mission, if you will, that is exceedingly dangerous, and the enemy don't like me. The enemy don't like me at all. So, if I cannot be there for you, directly in person all the time, by the way, I can call you up on Microsoft Teams because they got rid of Skype, whatever, Zoom, etc. Call you up on FaceTime, call you up on Instagram video, or any other form of instantaneous communication. Depending on where you are in the world, it just doesn't matter anymore. But even if I can't do that, then you have this available to you. Now, this is just a safety gap, or a safety mechanism, just in case that happens. Money is a very limiting factor. I might have some resources, but I am not rich. Some of you think I am. I'm not. I'm just very judicious with how I spend and use my resources. That's all. And because of that, I end up acquiring a somewhat larger amount than most, but it's still not that much. So resources, money, is the limiting factor. Sometimes I will not be able to be there for you. So communicate with me. You take priority over everything else, at least the communication. Okay? But I got to keep you safe. I have to keep you safe. Doesn't mean you can't communicate with me. You let me know your thoughts and feelings, and I'll do the best I can to guide you. So yeah. That's what I got for you today. Love you guys. Love you, all of my children.